Hello to my family and friends who are tuning in to this night's rendition of Cornelia-de-Lange Syndrome Awareness Packet that I finally opened that came in like 2 months ago. I do apologize, but thank you for the Awareness Coordinator Packet, Cornelia-de-Lange Syndrome Foundation. I am very humbled and grateful that you guys had asked me to sort of join on board with all the wonderful people that volunteer their time to do things to spread awareness for Cornelia-de-Lange syndrome, and they raise funds for the foundation. I have a little bit of allergies tonight, so sort of sound like I have been tired since 1994. It's not the case, but I am very excited to sort of move forward with that eventually. I just wanted to make a video to thank the foundation for sort of humbling me in that aspect, and I was sparked to finally open the packet when the newsletter came. They do not an annual, but they do a newsletter every so often. And this specific issue had this young adult. It was a male. He was outside, and it's such a bundle of emotions as a mother who my child's 2. He is, most of you know this, he's on a trach and ventilator around the clock. He is G-tube fed, 11 months in the ICU. I mean, he has this big picture of medically complexity enough to feed a village. So for me, it's a lot of emotions opening some of the information. It's happiness, it's sadness, it's a lot. So, excuse me, this specific issue that just came in had this young man on the cover, and he's outside, and he's just like full out smiling, and it just, sparked my interest of what my son is going to look like and who he's going to be. And that's normal parenting across the board. What is my child going to do when they grow up? Who are they going to be? What kind of person are they going to be? For me, it's what kind of person is my child going to be? What can I instill on him? And sort of what's he going to show us that he wants to do and can do? So I sort of start to dream about who he's going to become, and hope and pray and all of those good things. And so anyways, back to opening the packet. I'm really excited. I don't have anything in mind specifically. I am going on an advocacy trip with Boston Children's Hospital, who was kind enough to choose us. I feel like they didn't have a choice, because we kind of chose them by living there for so long. But I'm super passionate about advocacy and talking about ABLE and spreading awareness to many different things across the board: congenital diaphragmatic hernia, Cornelia-de-Lange syndrome, his tracheostomy, his ventilator support, his G-tube dependence, things like that. It's always this juggling match and this large puzzle that you're sort of trying to piece together. And we're such part of a community, and we're so lucky to be part of the Cornelia-de-Lange syndrome community, because not only is it local, not only is it throughout the United States and the nation, but we connect with families who are international and worldwide. And it's a very, very loving and accepting community with open-minded people. So I really just look forward to sort of talking that piece about ABLE going forward. And I hope that you guys want to, learn a little bit more about not only the surgical past and the medical complexities of ABLE, but what does an individual with Cornelia-de-Lange syndrome look like? There's no answer to that question. But what are some of the characteristics? What are some of the everythings? Okay, they're every individual is so different, but I feel like I don't always address that piece to ABLE of his Cornelia-de-Lange syndrome, and for me that's important. And spreading awareness is not just talking about ABLE, but it is part of my why, and part of why I want to do what I do when I talk about things. So I know most of you that join in and are on board and are supportive. A lot of you have been there since, my high-risk pregnancy, and our ICU stay, and some of you are just joining on board now, and that's great, and I welcome you, and I hope that you take one little piece of my ridiculous videos, my helpful videos, my whatever you want to call them videos, and you can take it away and smile and say, you know what? That resonated with me, or that made me smile, or that made me have just a little bit of a better day, or a little change in perspective on some of the things that I can change myself. And I hope that, you know, going forward, I can kind of retune into the social media aspect of kind of fine-tuning not just my business with, you know, spreading advocacy and things like that, and reaching other parents like me who have a child with medical complexities or a loved one with medical complexities. But I really want people to sit back and go, you know what? Even if this moment stinks, right? Even if this one bad thing happened, or 3 bad things happen in a row, because bad things happen in 3, it's always going to get better. And that happens with your perspective, and it happens from within, and nobody can do that for you. So, excuse me, as it's a little off topic from my welcome packet, it's part of who I am. I speak the raw, I speak the truth, I speak my truth, and it just comes from the heart. And really just look forward to everybody kind of touching base with me and sort of supporting my journey going forward once I start to finally, you know, go do public events or spread awareness, or heck, if you see one of these dropped in public, you might just have found it from your friend here. You might not have, maybe it's from somebody else, but I don't know, I just thought this stuff was really cool that came in, and really kind of sparked my interest of where can I place these beautiful children. Like, where can we say that these children are warriors and fighters and unique, and it's, I don't know, it's my stuff, man. If you have any questions, please call me. If you have my number, text me, message me, follow along my journey. And I hope everybody has a beautiful Memorial Day weekend. Please love your loved ones, be kind, and if you don't feel like being kind, go back to bed and wake up a little more kind, all right? I'm sending you guys love from New Hampshire, hoping that you are not suffering from allergies like I am, and I hope everybody is tucked in safely in their own beds, and if you're not, may it come sooner than later, all right? Sending you guys love. Thanks.